Has anybody read a Spot story before?
Yes. I love you too.
This is Happy New Year, Spot. Who's going to stay up till midnight this year? Brady is. Spot is having a New Year's Eve party. Let's make wishes for a good New Year, says Spot. I wish to go to the beach with my family, says Tom. That sounds like a pretty good wish. I wish to dance in the ballet show, says Helen. That's a nice one, too. I wish to win a race on my bike, says Steve. I hope my wish comes true soon, says Spot. I wonder what Spot's wish is. Lights out, says Mom. Good night, Mom. See you next year, says Spot. Good morning, says Dad. Happy New Year, shouts everyone. You look happy, Spot, said Mom. My New Year wish came true. I wished for more parties.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. Do you guys have New Year's wishes?
No.
No? You'll have to think about one before January 1st.
Not me.
This one is P. Bear's New Year party. What do you think the P stands for in P. Bear?
Brady, do you know? You don't. Look what kind of bear it is. Polar bear.
Polar bear, you're right. Mr. P. Bear decided to have a New Year's party and sent invitations to his best dressed friends. You have to dress up very fancy for New Year's parties. At 1 o'clock on New Year's Eve, a whale arrived. Just one whale. At 2 o'clock, a couple of horses. How many horses? 2.
I had to pee, Mommy.
Okay.
At 3 o'clock, a few dairy cows. Let's count the cows. 1, 2, 3. At 4 o'clock, a herd of zebras. How many zebras in the herd? 1, 2, 3, 4. At 5 o'clock, a bunch of panda bears. How many pandas do you think there are?
5.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that has to be a big pile of people.
At 6 o'clock, a half dozen mountain goats. How many are in a half dozen? Brady? 6. So if there's 6 and a half dozen, how many in a dozen? What do you think?
12.
Good job. At 7 o'clock, several snow leopards. How many snow leopards do you think there are?
7.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got it. At 8 o'clock, a pack of Dalmatian dogs. How many?
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At 9 o'clock, lots of skunks. How many skunks?
9.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At 10 o'clock, a flock of geese. Let's count the geese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At 11 o'clock, a crowd of cats. How many cats do you think there are? 11. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And just before 12 o'clock, a dozen penguins. And how many did we say is in a dozen? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Happy New Year! And what do you notice about all these animals that they have in common? What color are they? Yep, they're all black and white. Remember, he said he was going to only invite his best dressed friends. Okay, we have one more story before we do a craft and playtime. This is the night before New Year's. 'Twas the last day of December, what we call New Year's Eve. A whole year had flown by. It was hard to believe. We were pretty excited. Our puppy was too. We cheered, out with the old and in with the new. Oh, please, I begged, can we stay up till midnight? For this one special evening, my parents said, all right. So we drove to the store to buy party supplies. Hats, horns, poppers, and sparkly bow ties. At home, we put up all the streamers and balloons, silver glitter, gold stars to twinkle up our rooms. A banner was hung by the ceiling with care in hopes that baby New Year would soon be there. We gathered for dinner, a grand late-night feast. All of our family favorites. I ate 3 cupcakes at least. Who likes to eat cupcakes? That would be good to have at a New Year's party. With the clink of our glasses, we all gave a toast, making New Year's resolutions. My dad had the most. Does anyone know what a resolution is? What is it?
Like, Mama, something weird.
It's like a goal you have for the new year, something you want to get better at. I couldn't come up with one single vow. That's okay, said Mom. You don't have to right now. After dinner was done, we played checkers and charades, then broke out the cards for a long game of spades. We shared fond memories. Oh, there were dozens. Holidays, camping trips, and new baby cousins. Our eyelids were droopy, so we ducked out for fresh air. Then came in to watch the crowd lining Times Square. 1 more hour, said Dad, till the new year is here. Put on your hat, said Mom. Let's practice our cheer. Counting down from 10, without a single mistake, we tooted our horns and popped our poppers. Now I was wide awake. My brother chased our puppy all through the house. Then Mom and Dad noticed it was quiet as a mouse. What do you think happened to the little brother and the puppy? Let's see. There was no sound of barking, no little boy chatter, so we sprang from the couch to see what was the matter. See what happened. What are they doing? They fell asleep. What to our wondering eyes should appear? 2 party poopers. Make that 3 now. Oh dear. While our puppy curled up on my father's lap, my brother and I went upstairs for a 5-minute nap. We were soon both nestled snug in our beds while visions of fireworks danced in our heads. The next thing I knew, it was sunny and bright. Rats, we missed ringing in the new year last night. But that's when I came up with my resolution, I believe. What do you think he's going to do? I will absolutely stay up for next New Year's Eve. All right, does anyone want to make a craft? All right, I'm going to go out and get the toys out.
Who's older? Austin. He's bigger, but he's older. Yeah.
So hold on. Help me. Put your hand on the top of Mama's head. You want to put the bells on so they'll make a noise. You do the bells. Ready? Sit down. No, don't put that one on. Yeah.
touching all his flowers.
It's okay.
Mama's gonna do
We'll
it.
bring
Hold
him
on
one.
one second.
Yeah, do you want to put this on?
Okay, Mon.
Which bells would you like to pick? Which colors? Pick which colors and Mama will put it on for you. You want the green one?
What? You wanna put some bells on there?
Do you want to put that too?
What color bells do you want?
Yeah, you have a Happy New Year wand.
Is that okay?
Do you want to color it?
And then there's one more.
Or do you like it just like that? Okay. Go show Miss Stephanie.
You want a green
Do you
one
need some
too?
help?
I don't know if you need a green one. Yeah. Go ahead.
And then you're all done. You made it! Yay! Good job, buddy. Very good. Do you want some help on it? You got it? Good job. See those? Yeah? We can take that home, okay?
It's okay. You can do the whole one here.
What colors do you think you want?
So everyone's going to say, knock, 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 what's in the box? Ready? Knock, 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 what's in the box? Oh, I have a paintbrush in here. Does everybody else have a paintbrush? Hold it up high. You have one? Who has a blue paintbrush? Clap your hands if you have blue. And stand up if you have orange. Shake your hands if you have yellow. And jump if you have green. Did we get all the colors?
Purple.
Oh, purple. Clap if you have purple. All right, let's start with our story, and everyone can paint along with the story. This is called I Ain't Gonna Paint No More. Has anybody read this story before? No, it's a really good one. Okay, everybody get your brush ready. One day, my mama caught me painting pictures on the floor. Who can paint the floor? And the ceiling, and the walls, and the curtains, and the door. And I heard my mama holler like I never heard before. You ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. That's what I say, but there ain't no way that I ain't gonna paint no more. So I take some red. Everybody dip your paint in red. And I paint my head. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Oh, what the heck, gonna paint my neck. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Still, I just can't rest till I paint my chest. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Guess there ain't no harm if I paint my arm. Paint your arm. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. But I just can't stand not to paint my hand. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Then I see some black, so I paint my back. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Like an Easter egg, gonna paint my leg. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Still, I just ain't complete till I paint my, what's missing? Feet. Everybody paint your feet. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Did he paint everything? Let's see. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. Ain't gonna paint no more. But I'm such not gonna paint my, what? Y'all don't faint because there ain't no paint, so I ain't gonna paint no more. All right, who's ready for painting? You can all take a spot at the table.
No, not really.
No?
Good job, MJ.
Yeah, girl, dip it in the water. Now you paint.
That's enough water.
Good job. There we go.
I'm gonna take a picture of you guys painting, okay?
Blue, good job. Now you try blue.
Good job.
You want to try?
You're doing a nice job.
Your brother has a little extra water.
Job, Nolan.
On the table. We're using it.
Smile. This right here. How about paint the flowers? Look at the tree. Look at the tree. Paint the tree.